Yeah, but even in like I say, it was 3 different times. Like one of the times I was in Seattle, and
oh, for real?
Hell yeah, I was in Seattle in downtown in Georgetown district in like 2015, and we was at a fucking motorcycle club, man, and this shit it went left, man. It went left. We started fighting, and you know, they was packing us out, man, and man, this shit. I jumped in one of the whips, and man, you know, I was shot 7 times out there.
Damn.
Yup, and they shot my finger off, but I had blocked it. I didn't even know I was shot at first, cause you know they ran up to the window like boom, 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 and I blocked it, and I just looked at this fool like, really, blood? You just shot me? I was laughing at him because I didn't even know I was even hit in the chest. You know what I'm saying? They shot me 2 times right here. They shot my finger off and shot me my thumb, but I didn't even know that shit. And so I bagged up. I went because I wrecked into him, and I backed up and went to the gas station, and I had called my little brother. I called one of my little brothers and told him. He like, hell no. And the lady, it was crazy because the lady was pumping gas, and she's like, you all right? She seen the bullet holes in the window. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I was shot. And she was like, let me call the ambulance. And then her dude got out the car. He didn't know. He was like, man, what you talking to other dudes for? Like, she's like, fool, he shot. And he looked, but I backed up. I backed the car up, and I got my phone on my lap, and I'm talking to my little brother, and I'm like, hey, fool. I'm like, fool, I'm blasted. He like, you lying, because it's like 3 a.m. He like, I said, I'm not lying, fool. I'm thinking they still shooting because I'm hearing the glass falling from the window. So I turned back to where the spot was, because I was with people. So now I'm looking for him, you know what I'm saying? And because like I say, it was a rumble. We got jumped. They broke one of the bitches hit me in the face with a stiletto and broke this bone right here.
Damn.
They said the bone is like a fucking eggshell. It's easy to break. You know what I'm saying? So she hit me with a stiletto. We still fighting. So I came back. I'm looking. I see the fool who, you know what I'm saying, got at me. I'm chasing him. You know what I'm saying? And like it's going in and out. And then I just I chased him. I couldn't catch him. They got on. I went back to the gas station, and I pulled up. She's like, where'd you go? And I just, you know what I'm saying, I just went out, you know what I'm saying. And then I just remember waking up, I had all the tubes down my throat and shit. And
so she called 911.
Yeah, she had called 911.
Saved your life.
Yep, saved my life, bro.
Shouts to her.
Yeah, shout out to her, whoever she is in Seattle, Washington, that was at that gas station in 2015 in January. Hey man, hey, thank you for calling the ambulance for me. But
that's some crazy shit though, being so far away from your hood and presumably any like direct conflict with your, you know, that you've been involved in your whole life, man. And then you wind up getting. And
I told this fool the day before I was with my godbrother out there, because my mom had stayed out there because they moved when they retired. They moved out that way. But I told my godbrother, I was like, hey fool, I feel like something gonna happen. He like, hell no, fool, you in Seattle, Washington, bro. Ain't nothing happening out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the day before we went out to the bowling alley, I'm like, man, let's go to the hood, fool. And it just so happened his wife called like, dude, doing a motorcycle club down here in like the Georgetown district in Seattle. I'm like, oh yeah, shit, let's go. She's like, you sure? I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit happened. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. So how many like actual times you been shot?
Like
total?
12.
Damn. Bro.
Yeah. 12, because even when I woke up out that coma,
you like Wolverine, fool.
Man, hey, for real, hey, that shit is like, you know what I'm saying, every day I be sitting there thinking like, man, shit, that shit is, you know, that shit is a blessing to still be alive. But like I said, I woke up out that coma, I didn't even know my finger was gone. I didn't know none of that shit. And I was on parole. I wasn't even supposed to be out there. I had to see my parole officer a week, probably like in maybe 2 weeks. And they said, you can't get on that plane. And my mom was like, just tell the parole officer I tricked you out here to come out here. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to go to jail shot up. They're not going for that shit.
They don't care. Yeah.
Hell no. So she's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, shit, I have to get on that plane. The doctor was like, you cannot get on that plane with your the height, the elevation on the height of that bone.
That shit would hurt.
It's gonna make it drop. Man, I told my mom, go get some duct tape. She went and got some duct tape. I got on the plane in a wheelchair with duct tape on my face and taped that shit up just so I could come back out here and check myself in Harbor Medical in Torrance. Yeah, went right into that hospital.
I thought you was about to say like, I got a damn Amtrak ticket.
Hell no.
Took the fucking train home.
Jumped on that plane. Hell no, with tape, with fucking silver tape. I'll never forget silver tape just to keep that structure on my face, that bone up, because they would have to check it every day just to see if it had fallen. Because like I said, that shit is like real sensitive.
Damn, straight savage, homie.
Man, for real. The process came. He said, "What happened?" I had a cast. I had to wear a cast for a whole year. I like, man, fucking around with this car, man. I fucking around. I had it jacked up and it fell on my hand. He like, oh, all right, that's cool.
Do you ever worry about, I don't know if worry is the right word because I don't want to like imply fear or anything, but do you ever think about like, just because you're at a place where you moved on and are a little bit more mature now and are now getting some success and traction, everybody in the city know about your music and all that, even though like you might not be holding certain grudges that other people that you've been into it with, like they still hold those grudges against you?
Yeah, man. Somebody I know was saying that they knew somebody that something happened to them, and whatever the case was, it was me or whatever. Long story short, but I do. I'm more where I move and how I move is a lot different though. You feel me? Especially, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a dad too, so I move a lot different. But then, you know what I'm saying? I'm also prepared, but I'm also too like the energy I'm putting out, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? I just know it's like my mom was telling me the other day. She was like, you know, what you put out there is what you get, and I believe that wholeheartedly, because I feel like when I was out there, you know what I'm saying, sending them, it came back. So, but you know, what I'm putting out there now is like, it's all like good shit. It's all like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's all like prosperity. It's all like, you know what I'm saying, elevation type shit. So yeah, but I feel like, you know, if it do come, if I watch out how I move, but I feel like if it does come, like, you know what I'm saying, I know how to, like, you know, I know how to avoid certain situations. I know how to get up out of certain situations. And bro, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? However come is how it's gonna come. I also look at it like that too. Like if this how it's gonna be, then this how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?